Hey, just woke up, got done with morning prayer because that's how I'm going to try to start every day, asking God's blessing, intervention, and guidance throughout the day, along with the intercession of the saints, not just for myself, but for all the people in my life, including my enemies, because trying to love them is going to be a whole thing, and trying to do everything myself and accomplish all my goals hasn't worked out. So, this is how I'm going to start my day.
Hey there, and thanks for caring about my update and following along on my journey. So for this video, we're going to go over the past 2 weeks of January and how I've progressed over the 7 fields that I'm working on. And also at the end of the video, go over things that I'm hopeful for, that I need to work on, and certain challenges and mindsets that I've had throughout the time. Let's begin by the first category, which is faith. Pretty much, as I said, I try to do daily prayers in the morning and evening, to pretty much also meditate during that time, to go over all the things and remind myself that I'm not in this alone, and that I am constantly loved and cared for, and that I can get through this with God's help and blessings and the support of the saints, that I'll be able to day by day slowly get to the end of the goal, even if I'm just crawling at that point. The one thing I do is I pray the rosary pretty much once a week, and the days are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and pretty much following along the lines of those days. So that way I can sit there, meditate, and try to become closer and putting my life through the lens of Christ's journey through earth. So try to go to confession once a month, and that's my goal. It's just more finding the time, because I am tired and everything, and the way that I want to try to do confession is not so much like a list of sins, but more, hey, these are the struggles that I'm going through, and I need to ask for forgiveness because I purposely have messed up by bad decisions. I just got here, going to go to my command's holiday party. I'm very excited, and lately I've been learning more about friendship and different things, such as having to let go of my pride and apologize for something that I did horribly wrong to good friends of mine when I was drunk. Nothing illegal, but it did cross their boundaries, and I had to let go of my pride, even though I didn't mean anything wrong. It's how they took it, and I care more about my friendship than my pride. The other thing was having to tell my friend that pretty much, even though I support her and wish her the best of luck, that I couldn't personally do that due to different beliefs when it came to business stuff. Now, gonna head in, enjoy time with my Navy friends, and I hope that you enjoy what comes along. I am very much blessed to have a lot of good friends that are within the Navy, that are in my life, and pretty much all I have to say is that they are my biggest support group to be able to move on and give me the encouragement that I need, along with my family, such as my Aunt Debbie. It's going to be her birthday, and just wanting to celebrate that, and got her a card. So slowly trying to be more active in my family's life, being proactive to keep those bonds strong and active. Okay, so for the cardio portion of my workout and everything that I do, it's just walking. 1, it's easy. 2, I hate cardio and everything that has to do with running. If I'm running, you should either be running with me or calling my lawyer because I did something. The other thing is that when I'm walking, I'm able to just meditate, think about the day, pray, go over everything that I want to do, or sometimes just let out my emotions through music and let everything just go. Today, I got lucky because I bumped into my crutch, who I call my future husband, the one I've been praying about pretty much, and the focus of my romantic goals, if God willing. So he helped give me a lot of motivation and things to think about today. But let's say you don't have that outside aspect or anything like that, then focus on who you want to become, where you're trying to go, why are you enduring this. Your why has to be something strong. It doesn't matter what you feel at the moment. It doesn't matter how much pain you're in, such as my calves right now, because it's the second day after doing them. It's about, hey, where can I go? How can I get this? And what will I feel later on? Always thinking about the future you, future goals, and your future joy. I wouldn't say happiness because happiness comes and goes, but future joy and future life. So that's my advice, at least for cardio. Sadly, over the weekend, I didn't make the wisest choices, so pretty much now it's Monday the 9th? Yeah, today's Monday the 9th. I am getting back to the schedule that I planned out, trying to be disciplined over again. Sometimes you just don't make wise choices over the weekends. Accept it, move on, and then try to do better this week. Whatever weight I know I gained over the weekend, I know I'll pretty much gain back, and I can always cover the cost of overspending on the budget. It's just more now I gotta think about how do I do better in discipline over the weekends when I have a lot of free time, which is going to be ironic because soon I'm not going to have a lot of free time either. In a lot of fitness videos, you'll see people pretty much do the workout scenes, and eventually I will get there and show you the progress when it comes to body weight loss. Right now, I don't have the full confidence to be able to do that right now. It's not that I care or not, it's just I just didn't get the footage. That's just the honest truth. But one thing I do want to show is diet, which to me is the most important part and the most challenging part of my fitness journey personally. And these are the meals that I created for pretty much 4 days at a time. For finance, actually did pretty well. Did go over my January 1 budget by $80, but that's because of different situations with other people and also lack of self-control. So multiple things, but the main thing is I did have a plan and I didn't follow it. So whether it was because of other people or not is irrelevant. I should have had better self-discipline. But one thing I did do was sit down. So I have this pretty much budget journal because there's birthdays that come up. There are many things that change from paycheck to paycheck because it does have so many things like birthdays or events that I should have set money to that you can't really predict with just an overall budget plan. So pretty much I do have an overall budget plan like outline that I go with, but then I specify it further down in this. And then pretty much during the pay period area, I write on the whiteboard what I have available, what I did spend it on, so that way I can look out before going and get an idea of what I can and can't do. So for the education portion, I pretty much have 2 playlists that I really listen to. The first one's called T1, that pretty much is full of motivation about money, religion, history, politics, world events, psychology. So I suggest taking a look at these channels if you'd like to have that kind of inspiration or whatever. For me, whatever opens your mind and encourages you to learn about this world, definitely do. And then the other playlist I try to watch every day is inspirational playlists, which pretty much consists of multiple couples and groups that inspire me to want to make my own YouTube channels and pretty much give me ideas, especially when I do get to the point of having a relationship. And I do know these people, so definitely find them. They're an amazing group. So yeah, that's what I do for education, at least for this month. When it comes to career, I'm doing well. Pretty much slowly progressing at my new job, adapting to the requirements that it comes with, and one that is going to be a whole new schedule that's going to greatly affect my social life. So mentally preparing for that, but luckily that will be later on in time, so I'm able to establish some good routines right now, keep a mental habit, and also make it so that it's flexible in the future. Also, I've been good in the sense of putting up this video. I didn't want to, but I'm pretty much going to force myself to keep my word. In the terms of romance, so that's taking time. I still have confidence that it is my gym crush. We'll call him YG. For initials-ish, and pretty much been seeing him around a lot lately, and we're active more in conversations. Sadly, usually we're passing in time, and because it is at the gym and we're both focused on our workouts, they're never really deep or consistent conversations. But I'm also trusting that things will happen in time and letting it happen by God's timeline, because usually I try to take control and make things happen on my account and my ways. And it's really important practice to be able to pull back, have trust, and let things just happen as they happen, because when you try too hard, it comes off desperate, and then that just pushes people away. Say things are going well. I hope to be able to be in more constant contact, like have a number or a social media account that we can continue on conversation by the end of the month, but we'll see. So pray for me there. The past 2 weeks have been, I would say, overall good, and I feel like I kept mostly to my goals and intentions. Unfortunately, I did mess up sometimes, but that's just human. And I would have to say I feel blessed in the sense that I've started to not hold on to guilt and pretty much beat myself up because I did mess up in the past. I'm just human. But what I can do is go, okay, I can do better. Tomorrow's a new day, and then focus on the day at hand, and whatever situation happens, happens. But keep pushing for that ultimate goal, because I have tried multiple times in the past, and if you look on the channel in the past, you can see a consistent theme, and I'm tired of kind of like being one of those people who talk a lot but have no action. So now I'm going to try to be action along with talk and showing everyone this journey. I have to say I am a little tired because it is a lot more, especially because free time has gone down, and it's more of having to give up various other things, but I am determined to put my goals first. So that's just going to have to be how it is. Do hope that I will be able to continue on, that I don't lose my drive, because motivation, I've already lost that. Like that feeling that it's like, okay, I got this, keep going. Like no songs or speech or anything like that. It really just comes down to, okay, this is the time frame. I have to get this done no matter what. I can cry about this later or feel sorry for myself later, but I have to get this done because I will hate myself later if I don't. And yeah, the fear I have is I'm just gonna give up again like I've done in the past. So that is a fear, but I do believe it's going to be different this time because I choose to do that. But we'll have to see day by day. I can't tell myself what's going to be happening in the future, but what I can say is that I'm going to make this daily choice of pursuing my goal and doing the best I can, but also having trust that I don't have to do this alone, because I have God helping me and pushing me along and guiding me. He's not going to force me to do it, and that's not how it works. But if I do choose to do that, he will be there to support me and guide me and help me. I'd like to say thank you for following along on this journey. Please keep praying for me and wishing me well, and I wish the same upon you. May God bless you and guide you. And let's keep working on our goals for this year. Until next time, be blessed.